Hello, everyone, and welcome into week 5 of our Sip and Study series. We are talking about being healthy on a budget this week. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Londa Flory, and I am one of the leaders in the Living Drop Collective. And my friend Anna and I have started this series throughout the summer just to share some of the things we're passionate about within doTERRA. So tonight is all about healthy on a budget. So before we jump in, here's our summer sip recipe for the week. Each week we're gonna share a fun recipe. This is lemon berry smoothie, which looked super simple to make, and I'm all about simplicity. All you're gonna need is 1 cup of yogurt, 3/4 cup frozen berries, and then 2 drops of lemon oil. You could also use probably any citrus as well if you would rather try that as well. But I really like lemon in my cold drinks. So I wanted to get started with this quote. It says, "When you have your health, you have 1,000 dreams. When you don't, you have one." You may have seen it before in my email. It's like part of my email signature. But I really like this quote, and it really resonates for me personally. And I feel like it is true. When you don't have your health, when you're not feeling your best, all you can focus on is your health. Like, you just want to be better. You just want to be feeling like yourself again, being able to live your life and do the things that you enjoy. And then when you do have your health, when you're feeling good and your body is working properly, I feel like it really just opens you up again to the things that you are passionate about and the things that you're excited about, and you're able to move forward in those things. And that's really what tonight is all about, is just why we should invest in our health and why it's important. So my intentions for today's webinar: 1, walk away with simple, easy to apply, budget friendly strategies for improving you and your family's health. 2, I want you to think about 3 to 5 takeaways that you can implement right now. And I also want you to consider a change in perspective regarding what your healthcare costs. So we're going to be prioritizing, or talking about prioritizing our health and why it matters, tips on how to use your doTERRA account to maximize health with your investment, and then additional ways to save money and or make healthy choices more convenient. So first off, the problem that we face in the United States: how are we ranking? We rank first in healthcare spending. We are spending the most on healthcare. We are spending the most on pharmaceuticals. However, our life expectancy is 46th, and in infant mortality is 52nd in developed countries. So something is just not adding up here. We're spending the most on healthcare, but we are ranking that low. Chronic disease and obesity rates are 2 times higher than average of developed nations. And then in 1965, 4% of Americans suffered from chronic diseases. And as of 2018, which I know still is like 4 years ago, we're up to 45%, which is almost half. And 40% of that is kids, which is super sad. 75 to 95% of healthcare costs in the US is spent on treating chronic disease, most of which are lifestyle related. So you can see something is not working here. Despite all of our spending, our health is not improving. And the top 3 lifestyle factors related to chronic disease are poor nutrition, you're not eating well, lack of exercise, and toxic exposure. Stress is another one that I think should be on this list too. I think stress plays a lot of roles, or a big role, in chronic diseases. But these are the top 3. And what's really unfortunate is that our mainstream healthcare system is not designed to help people heal. It's designed to basically just help you manage your symptoms without necessarily addressing or making changes to lifestyle and really getting to the root cause of the problems. the person might be having. I think our healthcare system is great at like emergency care and accidents and like life-saving care, those kinds of things when we need it. I don't want to come across as like sounding anti-medicine, because I'm not. I'm thankful that it's there when we need it. But I think that most of us can agree that our healthcare system is not great at helping us actually get better and helping address lifestyle changes that we might need to make to improve our health and being able to start feeling better. But here's the good news. We don't need to be victims. When we have knowledge and resources and community, we can take steps to support the health of ourselves and our families. And that's what we're going to talk about tonight, is different steps that we can take. If we want different outcomes, we must start doing things differently. When we know better, we do better. If you've been around me or doTERRA for a few years now, you know, we kind of say that a lot. When we know better, we can do better. One step at a time. So what exactly is health? What does that mean? So to me, good health means that my body is functioning the way it was designed to. Everything is working properly. And I believe that our choices over time can determine long-term health outcomes. And something just to ponder or to think about is, if you had to choose, would you rather have health, your health, or money? Sometimes it is a choice. What I believe is, if you choose not to invest anything into your health right now, you will have to down the line, and there's high chance that you'll have neither health nor money down the line then. But there's also so many ways that you can live a healthy lifestyle without having to spend any money. Yes, investing in our health does cost money, but we're going to talk about some cheap or free ways that we can be supporting our health. And actually, in the long run, choosing a healthy lifestyle is going to save us money, because we're going to take less doctor trips and doctor visits. So let's make a shift in perspective here. What are your financial priorities? Everything is a trade-off. What do you value? And you can just think about these: houses, cars, clothes, travel experiences. That's me. I definitely value travel experiences. Giving, saving, investing. Where does your health rank? Shifting our spending makes investing in health much more doable than you might think, especially if you are here and you have a doTERRA account. It's easier than you think. And something, I've seen this quote like floating around social media, and it always just gets me thinking. Instead of saying, I don't have money for that, try saying, that's not something I value, and just see how that feels when you say that. I know another way of saying this too. I've heard it when people are talking about exercising or working out, and they'll say, I don't have time for that. Maybe try saying, that's not something I value, and how does that feel? And if it doesn't feel very good, then it is probably something you value, and it's something you need to change and reevaluate. And maybe you say that's not something I value, and it feels just fine. And then, yep, it is not something I value, and it feels fine to say that. So yeah, that's just something to think about, maybe shifting those words a little bit and seeing how it feels in your mind. And this is, for our family, I really feel like there's 3 stages of life that are impacted by our decision to invest in our health. And I know these are kind of like, some of these are older pictures, but now and later, and then future generations, that's the one I want to focus on. Just with raising our children, I hope and pray that just through the way that they have grown up and the habits that they see mom and dad implementing, I hope and pray that that's what they can continue on as they grow into adults and as they become parents and raise their children. And so it really goes so much bigger and beyond just right now. So here's a list of some low or no cost ways to invest in your health. Okay, we've got quite a long list here. One, regular bedtime and getting enough sleep. This is something that I have put more focus on, like the older I get. When I'm in my 20s, and when I was in my 20s, it just wasn't important to me. And now I do really prioritize getting enough sleep, because sleep is when your body can heal. And if you are working on trying to heal, you want to be getting some good rest. Sweating, moving, and taking calm, deep breaths. That's going to help support your health as well. Obviously, sweating is exercise. It's getting your heart rate up, helping to get rid of toxins. Breathing deeply, especially if you pair it with some essential oils, it's really going to help with just lowering cortisol, the stress hormone in your body. Decrease toxin intake, including over the counters. You can actually utilize some different doTERRA products that can hopefully minimize over the counter things that you might be taking. Baths with Epsom salt. Hydrating with doTERRA citrus oils. Water, of course, is always good for us. When we add in doTERRA citrus, that's going to support our body's cleansing organs. I talked about that in a different week of webinars. Getting sunshine in the morning or whenever you can during the day. Morning is best. That's going to really help with your circadian rhythm. Healthy boundaries and prioritizing rest. So taking time to just rest when you need it and saying no to things if you need to say no. Laughter and community, having relationships, being able to relax and just rest with friends or family is so important. Taking shoes off at the door, very, very simple. And that just is because we step on a lot of things when we're out and about during the day. We want to minimize those in our home, so just take your shoes off before you come into the house. And then turning off Wi-Fi at night and putting your phone on airplane mode. I don't know enough about how much all the Wi-Fi is going to affect us long term, but it is something that I want to be mindful of personally. So that's something easy that you can do to just support your health. Other cost-effective ways to invest in your health. These are going to be a bunch of DIYs. So first, ditch the fake fragrances in your home. Perfumes, body sprays. Instead of using the dryer sheets, I would use unscented dryer balls and then add on some essential oils like Purify. Ditching room fresheners, toxic candles, and actually trash bags. Did you know that trash bags have synthetic fragrances in them? Some of them do. Try not to use those. That's an easy thing you can do. Just swap those out, get rid of those. Number 2, make DIY cleaner. This comes out to $1.20 per 16-ounce bottle. So here's your recipe, and you can screenshot this page if you need to. 2 tablespoons of the On Guard concentrate, 10 drops each, peppermint and On Guard, and then top with water. Use it for everything. 1 bottle of the concentrate makes 12 spray bottles. And then number 3, you can make a DIY hand soap. This is 2 tablespoons unscented Castile soap, 1 tablespoon fractionated coconut oil, 10 drops each peppermint and On Guard, and then top with water. Or if you're not a DIY person, just grab the doTERRA foaming hand wash. You can do that as well. Number 4, laundry room swaps. doTERRA makes an On Guard detergent, a liquid detergent, or Abode laundry pods. Those are great options. Or you can make your own. If you are interested in those recipes, just let me know and I can get those for you. There was too many to put on the slide, so I just left them off, but if you want them, please reach out. So these are some extra money saving tips from LDC leaders, how they make their products go a little bit further and get the most bang for their buck. Dilute the On Guard mouthwash up to 50%. This is also a good tip for adults or kids who say it's too spicy. Buy the bundles and wellness kits whenever possible. So I talked about the wellness kits in a previous webinar as well. I think I'm going to do a whole webinar on those to explain them, but those wellness kits are very bundled and discounted. Immortelle, dump half of your Immortelle roller into another roller bottle and dilute both of them so it lasts longer. You could even split it into 3 if you want to. DIY your own cleaners, which we talked about. Add 1 scoop of doTERRA protein powder to yogurt for your kiddos for an extra protein boost. So that helps keep your kids fuller longer, if that's possible. Put empty oil bottles in a jar of Epsom salt to soak up all the oils for baths. Cut the tops off of your toothpaste or lotion, skincare, any kind of tube to get it all out before throwing it away. So you will be surprised at what is left when you think that like your toothpaste is all gone and you cut the top off. There is a ton left in there. So make sure you do that. Grab the free product of the month to save for gifts or just having your own stash for later on. And then maximize the add-on products when you purchase the Lifelong Vitality Pack. So whenever you purchase the Lifelong Vitality Pack, you actually can add things on at a deeper discount. This is a great way to get other family member supplements, especially the Deep Blue polyphenols. I think those are about $60 wholesale. But when you add them on to the Lifelong Vitality, it drops it down to like $20. So that's huge savings. Excuse me. Okay, so use your monthly loyalty order. These are other good tips for saving money. Use your monthly loyalty order for nutrition products and consumables. The average household in the US spends about $150 to $400 a month on these things anyway. So things like protein powder, supplements, skincare, deodorant, hand soap, body wash, lotion, hand sanitizer, cleaning products, bar soap, toothpaste, all those kinds of things, you can get those on your loyalty order. Stock up on oils during the BOGO months or during months where they have a 200 PV promotion. Subscribe to the wellness kits. This is a massive money saver. The wellness kits, they have different varieties. They have one for sleep support, respiratory support, muscle discomfort, immune support, digestion. I think there's others too. And then again, add-on products. So when you grab those wellness kits or the Lifelong Vitality Pack, you can add things on at a deeper discount. And the great thing for me personally, when I am getting all of these products that I buy anyway, that I used to buy at Target or Walmart, like skincare, deodorant, or hand soap and body wash, all those things, it saves me from like going into a store and possibly spending more money. Because I don't know about you, we moved to a town with a Target now this summer, and we've had to go there a couple times to get stuff for the kids, like new sandals or new socks, things like that. And it's just like impossible for me to go into Target and to go to what I need, pick it out, and leave. Like, I just always have to just quick glance and see what's on the clearance racks. And then I sometimes, most of the time, walk out buying something extra I didn't plan to. So I don't know if that's any of you either, but it does help save me money that way because I'm just not even going into a store and I'm just getting what I need and it's coming to my doorstep. So this loyalty program I keep talking about, some of you watching it are probably a part of the loyalty program already. Some of you might not be. But the loyalty reward program, how it works within doTERRA is you're going to create your first order. You're going to choose a monthly ship date. So it is something that you get monthly. And then you get to customize your order each month. So what I love about it is you're in control. You're not getting the same things over and over unless you want to. There are some things that I do get over and over, like my Lifelong Vitality supplements, but you get to control what you're spending. And then you can cancel it at any time if you need to. So it's never something that you are locked into. And then the perks of ordering through the loyalty program, we'll start at the bottom there, but sometimes, I don't know, maybe 3-4 times a year, doTERRA will do a special 200 PV promotion. So if you order 200 PV or higher, they're going to throw in some free gifts for you. Like one time we've gotten a free Immortelle, which is like a $70 value. We've got an On Guard bundle before, like 3 or 4 On Guard products for free with a 200 PV order. 125 PV, if you order that any month and it's placed by the 15th, you're automatically going to get a free oil of the month. And then 100 PV, if your order is 100 PV or higher, you're going to get free shipping. And then those that are sharing doTERRA or building a doTERRA business, that qualifies you to earn commissions. And then 50 PV or higher, you are going to advance in earnings from 10 to 30% back. So every order that you place, you're going to earn points back that you can save up to use towards free product. So that's where these points come in, and that's where you can get even more free things. So what I typically do with my orders is get my consumables, like I mentioned, supplements or laundry pods or soaps, things like that. And then with my points, I think I've got about, I just ordered this morning, I think I've got 180 points saved up. So with those, I can get oils for free. So I can get free oils, which is really nice. We use those a lot for our healthcare. So if you are ordering 50 PV or higher, you will advance in your earnings. When you first start out, you're getting 10% back, and you max out at 30% back. And then 1 to 49 PV is going to maintain your earnings and your points that you have accumulated. So it's not going to earn you, you know, the 10, 15, 20% back, like on a 50 PV order, but it'll maintain your earnings where you're at. And then also you're going to get 5 points for shipping back to you with every order. So if your order is 1 PV to 99 and you pay that shipping, you'll get 5 points back in your bank to save for free stuff. 100 PV, you'll get just the free shipping. So you only need to order 1 item a month to stay in the rewards program, which is something I love. Like, you do not need to be spending hundreds if you don't want to. You can get 1 item. And you're going to be accumulating points that you can save up and use towards free stuff. So if you have any questions on that or something's unclear, please reach out to whoever shared doTERRA with you. I'm sure they would love to help explain it a little bit better and make sure that you feel confident in the program and why it can benefit you. So here are some simple action steps to consider moving forward. 1, align your budget with your priorities. Number 2, eat healthfully and supplement. 3, ditch toxins. And if this is something that's new and you are just starting this journey of swapping things out, I would switch your daily use products first. So whatever you're using every single day, I would swap those out first, just to minimize those toxins, since that's what you're using the most. Sleep. So set up a good sleep environment as much as you can. Good temperature, dark room. doTERRA has natural sleep aids for you, like Serenity Soft Gels or Serenity or Vetiver. Number 5, consider doTERRA as your wellness lifestyle vehicle and increase cash flow with doTERRA. So whoever is watching this video, there are 3 different types of people that are watching. So I want you to figure out which type of person you might be. The first one is someone who wants to live the doTERRA wellness lifestyle. They love using the products and oils for themselves and their family to support their health. The second type of person wants to share doTERRA products with others to be able to get their products paid for. So I like to say it's like getting free healthcare if you are sharing with a few people and you can get your products paid for through your commission. The third type of person wants to build doTERRA to earn an income, to maybe replace their income or supplement their income and create a lasting impact. So just consider maybe what type of person you might be. And here's what I mean as like what doTERRA as a vehicle looks like. doTERRA is a wellness movement. Health begins at home. They have products that set us up for health and healing, and it is membership based, but different than you might think. Buy your household and personal care products on the loyalty program and get your oils, your health care for free with your points, which is something that I like to do. So I kind of covered a lot tonight, especially with the loyalty program. If you have any questions or you want any DIY recipes that I didn't share tonight, please let me know and I will be able to get those to you. Or you can ask whoever shared doTERRA with you and they'll help you as well. If you are a current customer, make sure you submit the form of completion for week 5 of our series. That's going to be just below the video in YouTube. And then once all 8 have been completed, reach out to whoever shared doTERRA with you and they're going to help you get that free diffuser. Thanks for joining.